Hello everyone. You can see the plywood's done. Before do any sort of painting of this trailer, obviously I've got to do some waterproofing of the seams. But one thing I need to do is mark where any wires coming in and out of this trailer. I figure it's a lot easier to do it here, where I can put lines on this and then sand them off and then paint them, so you'll never see them down the road. But I'm gonna mark out where the joists are. So where we're gonna mount the solar panels to. I'm going to make some solar panel brackets. I need to do a hole for the AC outlet for the shore power, lights for the outside lights, as well as antenna. I need to mount a little antenna, for coax cable in, as well as the mounting brackets for the antenna. So I need to stiffen those up. And we're not talking a little tiny antenna here for radio or anything like that. This is for ham radio. I've got a nice, 4-footer that's going to be putting out to the side, so that will be fun. But anyways, yeah, so now to start getting to this work. All right, made a little change of plans here for the solar. Originally, I made some brackets and just using this as an analog for the solar panel. I was going to mount like this, so that actually would hide the bottom part of the bracket underneath the panel. But trying to align that, it's pain. It's frustrating and taking a lot more time to actually make perfect. So instead, I'm going to mount them like this. It's just going to be a lot easier. Sure, you're going to see the bracket, but what can you do? But to do that, I'm coming a little farther. So I'm just going to basically trim this up a little bit so that I can tighten it up a little bit, neaten it up a little bit. So of course now best way to do that is through in the miter saw. So I sit here, I've got my little positioning square up against the fence, measured it out 1 3/8 is how long I need this part here. So I don't know, figure it's got the right amount of sketchiness to be successful. You need too much sketchiness and someone's going to get killed. Not enough sketchiness, the job's never going to get done. You got to find that right, that fine line of the right amount of sketchiness. Hopefully that's it. All right, ready here to mount the brackets to hold the solar panels to the roof, the front. I don't know what to call this, but got the brackets cut. These holes here I'd originally drilled, but they're too close. You see how the profile is like that, so the heads of the screws actually hit that, so they won't actually sit flush. So just popped a hole roughly between them. Should be okay. And then trim this up here so that it actually fits nicer along the edge. So yeah, so I'm going to clamp these to a straight edge. We've got the lines marked out where the supports are, so that the weight of the solar panels is not resting on the 1/4" ply, but actually on the main supports themselves. So those are all marked out, ready to go. And I'm going to actually epoxy these down so that there's no water can leak under them. And with the epoxy, the screws, there's a lot of structure there. They will bind properly, and we won't have any issues of panels lifting off this. So anyways, let's get these attached. All right, so the epoxy is nice and cured, nice and tight there, so they're not worried about any water ingressing from those holes. Yeah, so we got all the ones done there. That's perfect. So next is going to be filling all the seams here, and basically just filling all the holes, getting this ready for the paint. Anyways, that's going to do it for tonight. So thanks for watching.